I didn't recognize you there. I'm just chilling right now with a beer on a Friday night, waiting for my pizza, and it's going to be about 20 minutes or so. So maybe you guys could join me on a beer. I'm drinking Maui Brewing's Coconut Porter. Now, I think some of you have tried it, very few of you, and you've heard that there are some okay things about it. I actually heard great things about this beer. My roommate John, who has a total sweet tooth, he said that it was awesome, and maybe he had a really awesome can, maybe everyone else just had a decent one. But I'm willing to try it because I trust John's tongue in many ways. Okay, so here's the Coconut Porter. This is 5.7% ABV. Subtitle of the Coconut Porter, it says, "Like hot chicks on the beach." And it's porter brewed with hand-toasted coconut. So yes, there is coconut in it, and if you guys don't like coconut, then probably don't touch this thing. Live beer, keep cold, is what it says on the side. It's canned, as you notice. It's just like the microbrew Oscar Blues, which they've proved that canned beer is an awesome way of storing beer and just taking it all around the world. So yeah, I didn't read too much on the beer, the brewery, or the beer, and well, I don't know, it seemed really interesting to me because in Hawaii, as we know, we have, or some of us know, there's Kona Brewing, which they're an awesome place of great beer. Also, Maui Brewing is another of those microbrews. Very few, probably the only two known ones in Hawaii. And so far they only have 3 distributed. One of them is an IPA, the other one's a blonde, and they have this one. Actually, maybe the 2 beer queers on YouTube, they probably have tried it. I'd be curious to hear what they think of it, since they're experts on Hawaiian beers and, well, actually all sorts of beers, really. So yeah, let's give this thing a try. I'm going to be pouring it in a Chimay glass, right there. Yeah, it smells like a sweet porter. Like I said, my roommate John, he likes sweet beer. And since I'm having this totally cheesy, cash look kind of beer review, I'm going to get up closer so you could actually see it, see it better. So as you see, it's a very dark porter actually. I don't see the light through the beer at all. Huh. Oh man, that's pretty sweet. Flippin' sweet. Yeah, and not much head. Very dark. Smell of a porter is very sweet as well. That's what I get on the nose, as many people say. All I smell is burnt pizza. No, that's okay, I still got 18 minutes or so. So, I'm gonna give this thing a try. Oh, it tastes pretty good to me. It tastes a lot of vanilla in this porter. It's definitely a porter, it's very smooth. I like a more drinkable kind. Porter, I think it derived from England, I believe so, and it's more about drinkability. Just like their Guinnesses and their ales, it's just creamy, smooth kind of trait. So they got that down. Okay, now I'm getting the coconut. I had to do that smack with your tongue thing to actually taste it better, which is a little trick you could have. Again, I'm starting to get more of the coconut now, and still have the sweet vanilla and the dark porter taste. This is actually quite good. Yeah, this is a solid beer, man. At least according to my roommate John, who got the 4-pack of this. By the way, this comes in a 4-pack. It's $8.99. The other beers come in a 6-pack, $10.99. He said that this 4-pack is not bad, but it's not as good as he had it when he went to Pacific Catch, which is a Asian Japanese cuisine restaurant, and he said it was super sweet, which that may be a reason why some people have a problem with it. Some people really don't like sweet beers. Like some barley wines, if they're too sweet, they're like, eh. And you can still say if it's good or not, but what's another one? Oh, Alaskan Brewing's Baltic Porter. Like really, really sweet. Some people, they just like too much. But you have some people that like sweet things, and they still have a very good taste in what's good beer. So it's a matter of taste. I'm okay either way. I think I expanded my taste palette a decent amount, where I could say, even if I don't like it, I could say it's well made. Now I don't taste too much of the coconut, but at the end, just like I did last time, I drink it. I taste some really thick but smooth, if that makes sense. It's a thick, smooth porter taste. I have that dark malts that I get in my tongue. Then the sweetness of the vanilla and beer just immediately kicks in. Then after a while, after the beer, you drink it, fizzes out, then it's like, oh, coconut. Just the carbonation just brings out the coconut and the aftertaste. So yeah, this is an interesting beer. Good job, guys. This is my first Maui Brewing beer. As Chad said in one of my beer reviews, he said I should drink it all the way to really just get a full experience. I haven't had any dinner yet, so I don't know if that's a good idea, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. So I'll be back with you once this cools off, warms up, and I finish it off. Okay, now we're back. It's been about 15 minutes in an oven heated kitchen. Got my pizza already here, as you can see. You know, just on a side note, I'm not a big fan of the Chimay glass. Just how it's shaped. If you really want to have the full experience of a beer connoisseur, beer snob, however you want to label us, that you don't get to smell much of the aroma that well with this. And I think since I had this Guinness glass out, probably this would have been a better bet. Actually, Belgian glass is also very good for smelling the aroma. Also eliminates some carbonation. But anyways, it still smell it well. Maybe I could do what Kevin does on thefoaminghead.com. You know, kind of do this thing, and he just huffs that thing. This guy is passionate about aroma. Yeah, it smells more vanilla. I forgot to mention this, but I really taste it now. There's some chocolatey malts. Chocolatey malts that I taste a lot more now. It's a lot more obvious when I taste it. Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing off. Booyah! I know you like that, Jake. Anyways, towards the end, the middle, towards the aftertaste, you started having a lot of roasted chocolate malts. They became more prevalent as the beer warmed up. It continued being good. It's very well balanced. And then the vanilla just started to morph into the overall flavor. You know, me kind of standing next to food kind of reminds me of Mark, you know, from Video Beer Review. He always seems to have awesome looking food and great beer next to him, just showing it off. It's like, thanks, Mark. So this is my attempt at having good food, frozen pizza with beer. So anyways, yeah, I highly recommend this beer. Like I said, I give it about a 7 to 8 out of 10. It's a very good beer, at least to my taste. But with subjectivity on all side, I say it's a very well made beer, as objectively as I could say it. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next beer vlog. So drink too much beer for me and be safe.